Hey everyone, Kobana Money 456 here, recording another video. So yeah, today giving you another news update. So today we have some news on Nintendo doing a 3DS conference later this year on September 13th. And it's supposed to show like new products, software, I think probably some hardware based stuff, but pretty cool how they're gonna have that press conference like we thought they were on September 13th, and it's going to be in Japan, so we probably won't be able to understand too much because they have a website and they're going to have like a live stream with like Ustream, I believe, and so we probably won't know too much like from what they're saying, but we'll be able to see the visual content, which is awesome. And also, this is the press conference, to where it's where Nintendo is supposed to reveal an extremely big title for the 3DS. So who knows what it could be? Monster Hunter, it could be like an F-Zero game, it could be anything. But the thing is that we have heard that Monster Hunter is going to be revealed at TGS later this year. I think that's 2 days after the press conference for the 3DS. So it might not be Monster Hunter for the 3DS at the 3DS press conference. But stay tuned for that, because also with Andrea's song, I'm sorry about that. Andrea's song was saying like it's like a new product announcement, talking about like the latest lineup of 3DS related products. So it could be software based or hardware. And you know, it could probably be like maybe Nintendo has something about the dual analog accessory or something like that. I doubt it, highly doubt it actually, but you never know. You could just, I don't know, it might happen. And then also, what I'm really thinking it might be is like a 3DS video recording and probably like a new text messaging system, which is what the 3DS creator wanted for the 3DS originally. But then they have currently they have the stupid 3DS friends list, which just terribly sucks. So it's just a terrible message, like not even a messaging system. It's just like a status update with like 20 characters. It sucks. So anyway, yeah, stay tuned for that, and then have some news on we have some new screenshots of Shinobi, and it's not the most, they're really pretty, but Shinobi is not the most impressive game graphically, but it's not all about graphics, it's about gameplay, and from what we've seen with the gameplay, it looks really good. And the game looks a lot better in action, to be honest. Like the photos, they're blown up and they could just kind of don't look that impressive, but when you actually look at it in action, it actually looks pretty good. So check that out, and then have some news on like new footage of Sonic Generations for the 3DS, and it's the Green Hill Zone actually. So it looks actually quite good. It looks a lot better than what we saw at E3. The physics are a lot better, like we saw in Mushroom Hill Zone recently, and it just looks like a really good game. I really cannot wait for this game. I'm surprised that Dimps is doing such a good job with the physics. It's really impressive. I mean, they just kind of changed it with the whole Sonic Rush series, the physics overall. But Sonic Advance actually had physics that were quite close to what they were in the classic games, like the Advance series. The physics were actually pretty good in that game. Sonic's jump was a little bit floaty a bit at sometimes, but it actually was a pretty good. It had pretty good physics, so it's good to see that Dimps is going back to having much better, more realistic physics in the game. And the footage, as you see here, it's not like there's like a huge glare on it, but you can kind of get the gist of it. And then TGS, I can't recall what games are going to be there for the 3DS, but in total there's supposed to be around like 48 3DS like related products. So there's going to be supposed to be like Kingdom Hearts 3D, Theater Rhythm, Final Fantasy 3DS, Cooking Mama. There's supposed to be Sonic Generations, Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure, Shinobi, Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater 3D, Beyond the Labyrinth, as we saw with the teaser trailer before, Resident Evil Revelations. I think can't recall what else is supposed to be there, but there's supposed to be a lot of 3DS based games there, so definitely stay tuned for that. TGS, gonna be pretty awesome, can't wait for that. And that is, oh yeah, also we have some news on like Michael Patcher giving his opinions on Microsoft not lowering the price on the Xbox 360, and how he believes that the PS3 is definitely going to be outsell the Xbox 360, because just with how Microsoft is like, they're not going to lower the price on their system. The PS3 has been gaining like sales, like a lot of sales. Sometimes it's even gone up 400% in some areas. And I mean, Microsoft has usually outsold the PS3 in the holiday season in the US, but Michael Paxter believes that it could be a close call, and that the PS3 will probably take the lead, because Microsoft is a really, really proud company. And I mean, it's not bad to be proud and be like proud of like your success and all, but seriously, it just kind of seems a bit cocky. I mean, they're always like, oh yes, Microsoft Live is so much more advanced than Sony PlayStation Network, and because of that we can charge for our online service, and that no one will really care, and that it's going to still outsell the PlayStation 3 just because it's Xbox and it has a much better online service. So we believe that people will still buy the Xbox 360 over a PS3 no matter how low the price is. See there, I mean, it just doesn't make sense when, like, the reason why I don't want an Xbox 360 is because you have to pay for Live. I mean, people are going to look at that, and then also Sony has a ton of first-party content later this year. First-party games like Uncharted 3, they're going to have so many more games. I mean, it's not looking good for me, like, with the Xbox 360, if they don't lower the price on that system. And I know Xbox Live is more advanced, and it has a few features, like, it's just like, I guess you'd say, well, some people might disagree with me, but overall, from what I've heard, Xbox Live is a more polished experience over PlayStation Network, but PlayStation Network is quite close. But, yeah, I mean, they just need to drop the price. I mean, it's about time they start doing that anyway. Anyway, that's basically it. I don't have too much else to talk about, but I kind of wanted to give a channel update. So plan to be, as you know, I got a camcorder recently, HD camcorder. It's kind of crappy because I can't record 3DS footage, as you saw before. It kind of makes you want to scream with how bad it looks, but it kind of did well with TV footage. But the thing is that it would only record the footage well when it was in 480p, not in HD. And my current camera does, like the camcorder I had been using before, does 480p. So I kind of find this camcorder obsolete. So I'm gonna return it to get my money back. Now, I do not know if I'm going to be getting another HD camcorder for a while. I'm kind of gonna wait for this YouTube partnership, see what happens with this. If all goes well, then I'll definitely get it. But I'll definitely get a new camcorder, and it'll be a lot better and a lot higher quality. But I'm just gonna kind of stick on with my money a bit, especially with this new 3DS press conference going on September 13th. I just want to have money for that if there are any big announcements, because I also need the money for a 3DS game soon. So that's one thing. That's one reason why I'm just gonna return this camcorder and use my current camcorder for walkthroughs and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, that's what I plan to do. So I wish I could. I wish the camcorder would have been better, but it was just it can record footage of like people and just like stuff outside in really nice quality, but with TV screens and stuff like that, it just doesn't do a good job. Which is basically what I need it for only, which kind of sucks that it's that bad. And then also another thing I wanted to talk about was how I've kind of thought about with this YouTube partnership, if I don't get accepted, that's going to be really rough for me to continue to have internet. And then just like rough for me with not having any money whatsoever to do more walkthroughs and stuff. So what I'm thinking of doing is signing up like for Machinima, to become part of Machinima. The thing is, I'm having trouble here. I want to send in a video, my favorite moments in my walkthrough 600th video with all the bloopers and cool parts and stuff like that. If you all haven't seen that, check it out. It's like, it was my 600th video till I had to delete a ton of videos. But, yeah, I want to put that up on, I want to, like, send that into Machinima, and hopefully they'll, like, make me a director or something like that. Well, not a director, but part of the Machinima network, like a partner, so I can get money. But the thing is, I'm kind of confused here. Like, I don't know which place I'm supposed to send it in, like Machinima Realm, or Machinima Respawn. I don't know which one it is. So, if you all know, I mean, I've looked it up on Google. I've tried to find it out. I'll hopefully eventually find out if no one knows in the comments below. But, I mean, there's not much info about how to become a Machinima partner anyway. I mean, it's mostly just from random people saying random stuff, probably. Like, oh, well, I think you have to have a lot of views to become a Machinima director, which is totally not true. It doesn't even matter about views. It's about the quality. And just, like, being yourself, basically, and thinking. So, I mean, if y'all know what the deal is with all these Machinima channels and which one I should send that video into, because it's mostly about LP, it's like an LP video basically, I guess you'd say Let's Play, where I'm giving my commentary, and it's just about random 3DS games and stuff like that. So, I'd really appreciate the advice, and if I do get Machinima partnership, I'll be getting basically the same amount I'd be getting with YouTube partnership, so it would actually be pretty good. So, yeah, that's basically it, though. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please share and comment, like, subscribe. Stay tuned for more 3DS vids, walkthroughs, and updates. So yeah, see you. Have a good day.